I like to start with what I know and then work towards what I don't know. I wanted to take the formality of the house and the informality of the woods and kind of make the two combine. I'd like to show you how not to mulch around a tree. Our next step is a very important step, but it's a step that I see very few landscapers doing. You want to make sure to have variation in your heights. Look at how lovely this is. We just cued the butterfly to come in. How you doing, folks? This spring I filmed a piece on how to prune a PG hydrangea standard. And what I'd like to do is I'm going to go stand next to the hydrangea and I'm going to show you the clip of when I just finished pruning, just so you can get an idea of how much hydrangeas grow. When I finished pruning this hydrangea in the spring, the highest branch would have been around here. I'm a little bit leery to get too close to the shrub because it's got some bees in there. I mean, this plant has literally grown 2 to 3 feet in a few months. So let's flip over. So here's where we are now. For scale, I'll flip back and show you guys how it looks when I finished pruning. And that is the most amazing thing about these PG hydrangeas. They're weeds. They grow very quickly. So this is what you're going to get. If you prune it, some people might say extreme. As time's gone by, I've learned you really need to prune your hydrangeas pretty hard, your PG hydrangeas pretty hard, to get them to look as nice as they do. What happens is if you don't keep up with the regular pruning on these guys, so they put all this growth on. Now if we don't cut it back hard again, you're going to have 2 to 3 times more growth and it's just going to be a mess. I would have pruned this branch right here. I've actually got 2 weaker branches coming off. They both got flowers on them. But you see back here, this new growth is going all the way up to the flower up here. This is 2.5 to 3 feet of new growth. Look how thick that is. I mean, that's actually thicker than the branch that it was on. And there's a ton of bees. And here's another one that I pruned. I pruned it to here, and then the new growth is coming up and coming in. I just wanted to give you a little follow-up of you know, how things look. And with PG hydrangeas, Hydrangea paniculata grandiflora, or any of the cultivars, you've got Tardiva, there's a new one called Bobo I've seen, there's Limelight is another very popular one. You need to go through and you don't need to, but if you want to have the best looking plant, you go through and you clean it out just like I showed you this spring, and that's going to be the results you get. Thanks for watching, folks. Have yourselves a wonderful day.